Hello folks, this one is going out for Janne Tunturi over at Patreon. Thanks indeed for your support, sir, and for your request. This is Marker in the Sand by Pearl Jam. We're looking at Mike's parts ostensibly in this because I think they're the most interesting, really. And we've got a weird tuning and a capo on the 3rd fret. And the weird tuning is 6th string goes down to D, 5th string, A, goes down to G, and then the B string, your 2nd string, goes up to C. Okay, the rest stay the same. And then you've got to put a capo on the 3rd fret, and you're going to have this. Now the tab's going to be relative to capo, which is really confusing, but I'm going to call out the fret notes just for ease. I'm using this Markus Deluxe Blanchflower guitars, middle pickup, right? This is his Bolt thin line. Mike's using a Telly, I think, on this. And so a Telly configuration or Nashville pickup configuration will get you there. But you want the in-between. So you want basically the bridge and the neck to give you that. Let me show you without the pedal. That sort of quackiness, right? I'm also using a JSA Effects pedal. This is the Nightingale. Bit of a sort of transparent overdrive to give it that light breakup, okay? Let's crack on with the first riff. Alright, that's it basically. You play, I'm up here on the 10th fret, right? It's like a 5 chord. But I've also got the, if you bar it, you're going to hit 10, 12, 10, right? Tabbed as 797, I know, because it's 7 notes away from the capo, right? That's how that works. And you're going to go down, up, down, whack, 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 as you move down to the next chord, right? Then you're going to do the same chord shape here on the 2nd fret, right, or the 5th fret. And you can over strum on this one because you will hear, you'll also hear in amongst Mike's strumming. So I've tabbed 5 strings and then those open. So it might sound a bit weird if you know, when you hear it like that. But if you do it quickly, you know. So it starts on an upstroke. And then you got a quick gallop into the next bar, okay? So again, like that, okay? And then to speed. That plays 6 times round, and then we go into the chorus part, right? The chorus part, the actual chord is this. If you want to use 3 fingers. But the first time he just plays a partial version of it. 0, 2, 0, right? 0, 5, 0. And then on the 7 and, you're going to come in fact, it's not 7 and, it's the last 16th note of the bar, right? So we'd have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's starting with an upstroke. And then you're into the chorus, right? So that would be 3, 4. I'll stop there for now, right? Because it goes off into this other chord, which you start with. But we'll come to that. So let's just do the first, like, 3 bars. So we'd have 3, 4. So there, all you're doing, I've got my fingers, 1st and 3rd fingers on the 5th and 7th fret, right? 2 and 4, and we're going to play the 5th and 4th open string. Pretty straightforward, right? If it helps, do a little whack and then do the upstroke. 2, 3, 4. You know? So you're going to play up, up, down. Then we play, and then all fingers off. Then we go up to the, basically what would be the 5th and 4th frets here, right? But we are on the 8th fret and the 7th. Lovely, isn't it? With the 2 open strings in between. So, same rhythm then with... Okay, pretty straightforward. Let's go back from the beginning. 3, 4... Next chord now, right? So I've gone on a bit. So we have, from this part... That's cool. So we'd have... You get that. You'll hear that. It's a really subtle pull-off. And when you do that pull-off, it's part of this chord, you know, you're probably going to pull off all of them, right? But then you go back into that around again, okay? So it's a little variance. I'm not sure what that chord is actually, but anyway, we have 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2. And that comes in. Like that. Now, sometimes he will play, he'll go to the chord a little bit earlier, right? But the first time he plays it, he stays on that chord there for 3 like 8th notes, right? So one more time from here. And back round again, okay? Last sort of 5 bars of the chorus now we have. Like that. So the only difference there is you're repeating that whole section. When you get to this part, you don't go back into the, you know, that part. You go back to the first riff. Because then you're into the second verse. The second verse plays just 5 times. Then we go into another chorus. But he goes for a bigger chord in that that little pre-chord bar before the chorus really starts, right? So we'd have... He plays... Here though, we hang on this chord for 2 bars. Do whatever rhythm you like really, but he plays... Something like that, right? Then you go back into this one time. into this middle 8 part, which is awesome. And we're going to do... So you're basically just going down in 2 fret intervals, right? And you do it 3 times. So we have 3, 4. Like that, 3 times, okay? 4th time you're going to play, and then you go back into the verse straight away. So it's a bar 2, 4. And a little note on this, covering the low E, or the 6th string, with my thumb, and the top one's muted by a little bit of meat off my pinky finger. So you can just strum away, right? If you don't, it sounds horrible. And again, that bar 2, 4, and then straight in. Verse 3 is same as verse 2, 5 times, and then we go into the chorus in a similar fashion to before as well. So we'd have... And you go around the chorus as normal. Get into this little chord variant. Repeat it around. And then we go into that part where we stick on this for 2 bars, right? So you extend it by a bar with that. Then you go back into this. This time though, it's the outro. Subtle variances, you just go between 2 chord shapes, right? So we have... Just go around that 7 times. The 8th time you resolve it. Like this. So you'd have... Like that. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed that. See you again soon. Cheers.